Hey Scorpio, welcome to Summertime Tarot. My name is Summer and this is a general singles love reading. So we're going to take a look at who's moving towards you, any blockages, and what you can, do to bring in this love and support it, okay? So we're going to start, sorry, I have the hiccups. But we're going to start with a card to see. All right, the general energy around this new love that's coming towards you. Oh, excuse me, sorry. So we have shared inspiration. Throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time constraints and rules and really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart. So it looks like you're in a very inspired space, right? You could be connecting with like-minded. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, you guys. You could be connecting with like-minded individuals, right? Maybe if you have kids, focusing on your relationship with your kids, focusing on your relationship with yourself, starting new projects, doing things that just bring you love and light and happiness and just joy. And just really, what's coming to my mind is like a muse. So you might have a muse at this time, something that kind of lights your fire, makes you happy. And with this shared inspiration, right, I always do think when I see this card like mom, dad, and baby. So you could be in a space where you're feeling like really ready to kind of venture out, maybe even have a new baby. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Maybe have a baby or something. Or just, like that new energy where you want to start something new, create something new, right? So you could be very much in a space where you're ready to embark on a new relationship, right? And you're kind of feeling yourself, getting ready to kind of invite in a new person into your space. Okay, but let's see who's moving towards you. Okay, so this new love coming your way, we have here the 8 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, 4 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and Desire. Okay, so this person, and then we have on the bottom of the deck the two of Swords. Okay, so it looks like this person. All right, so we have the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. So I get the feeling, right? They're coming in hot and heavy, right, with this 8 of Wands. But with the 7 of Wands, they're really trying to temper themselves, right? Excuse me. Oh my gosh. But they're really trying to temper themselves. I feel like they're trying to gain control of their feelings. Oh my goodness, their feelings for you. And to really ground these feelings in the present reality, right? I almost get the feeling with this Desire card next to this Seneschal or the Knight of Pentacles that they really do have this burning passion for you. Oh my gosh. But it's like they don't want to come on too strong is kind of what I'm getting. And they want to take their time. It's like they want you to know that they want you for more than just like your good looks or what you can provide them. It's like, yeah, it's like they're coming in hot and heavy, but at the same time they want to make sure that they're doing it right. Excuse me. Yeah. With this Four of Swords and this Knight of Pentacles, they could be like really thinking over their approach. Like, what am I going to do? How am I going to get their attention? How am I going to, convince them that, I'm the right person for them, right? So it really looks like they're very much in this space where they're just trying to figure out how to move towards you. With this Eight of Wands and this Seven of Wands, they could be like watching you, like, or maybe even communicating, right? Because Eight of Wands is communication. So they could be like really like throwing you hints or like trying to, size you up, see how you feeling. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. But let's clarify. I want to clarify this Eight of Wands. Let's see. Excuse me. Right. With this shared inspiration, this could be, somebody that you're already seeing. You've been kind of, talking, as they say. Right. Let's see. Okay. So, the Eight of Wands, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles, with the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it gives me, with this Two of Pentacles, it's like it's like almost like breadcrumbs, like leaving. It makes me think like leaving you little notes, little messages, trying to see how you're feeling, let you know that they've been thinking about you. Let's look at the Seven of Wands. Okay, so we have the World, the Sun, and the High Priestess, with the King of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I kind of get like that oh my goodness, that that this person is on your radar. But with this World here, it's almost like you've been you've been in your own little world, and you're finally, or at least they want you to kind of be more aware of them and how they see you and how they feel about you. But I do feel that they've been giving you messages. They've been sending you messages. Now, because look, we do have we have under the King of Wands, we have the Chariot, the Strength card, and the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles. So I kind of get the feeling that this person has been taking it steady and slow, like, right? But they've been holding back because I feel they've been waiting for you to kind of acknowledge them and to reciprocate. their advances. Okay, so let's look at the Four of Swords. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the World, or I mean the Wheel of Fortune. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, it looks like, oh, I'm sorry. It looks like this person, yeah, it looks like they've been watching you, and they've kind of seen you go through this transformation, this change. Like you might have ended one relationship and gotten single, and so now they're kind of waiting for their opportunity, their chance to kind of come in, to swoop in, right? But it's like with this Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, they don't want to come on too strong. They don't want to like make you uncomfortable, is kind of what I'm getting, or to move too fast. Because they realize, right? Because with the World here and the Eight of Cups, it looks like you've come out. Oh my gosh. You've come out of a space, like come out, maybe like one relationship, or just a space where you just weren't entertaining anyone. And so now they see, oh, there's an opening, but I don't want to come on too strong. I don't want to come in too hot and fast and heavy, right? I want to take my time. Okay. And then let's look at this Knight of Pentacles. Well, no, let's look at Desire. Excuse me. Ooh, thank you. Okay. So we have the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. Look, the Eight of Wands again. Yeah. They want something long term, something committed with you, but it's like they're being hush hush about it right now. They're waiting. It's like they're very much waiting. I kind of get they're waiting for you. Some of them, they may be waiting for you to acknowledge them or to reciprocate, or waiting until they feel or they sense that, you're open. You're open. Because with this Eight of Wands, there's a lot of passion here, right? Yeah, we do have a lot of wands here. We do have the Sun. Let's see. Let's look at the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Empress, the Queen of Swords, the Hermit, and the Five of Cups. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. Yeah. It's like they can see that you're like undergoing this kind of growth and transformation, but it looks like they're also in that space as well, and they're kind of trying to get there. It's like they're giving you they're waiting for until they feel ready within themselves, but also until it looks like you are kind of ready. Okay. Blockages. Because I do kind of feel like they do want to take whatever this is to the next level, right? With the Eight of Wands and the Desire, they're trying to go up. They want to go up. They want to move forward, but they're waiting. They're waiting patiently. Okay, but the blockages. Let's see. The Crone, the King of Swords, the Child, the Hero, and Heaven, Earth, or the Page of Pentacles. All right, but with the child here at the center, oh, excuse me. Yeah, some of you could be very much like have a child, and you're kind of, you may be, right, it's almost like this child, right, your child, if you have one, has changed the way that you go about relationships, right? You may have been in a, before, you may have moved a little bit quicker, but also I'm kind of getting, being that you, it's like you're in a space right now where you don't want any old thing, right? You want something stable, committed, long term, right? You don't want to just be playing any games, is kind of what I'm getting. And because of this, with this King of Air here, you may come off very like distant. Ooh, excuse me. What is it? Reserved, pulled back, right? And you may not entertain any foolishness, right? I also get kind of like it's like you expect more, right? From your suitors is kind of what I'm getting. Like I'm hearing what one track minded in my head. So maybe, some of you may be very focused. Oh my goodness. Very focused on, where things are headed, right? That's your number one, your main focus. But also what I'm getting is you may have with this crone here past experiences that are affecting the way that you see yourself, but also relationships and people, right? You may not be aware of it, but with this child here, some of your childhood, or what is it, like your inner child, maybe coming up and out. But also, right, with this crone, your past relationships, your past experiences are kind of affecting the way that you see the new ones, and are kind of dictating how you move in those new relationships. So like, with this child here, there may be some unhealed or unfinished business when it comes to past stuff, right? You may not have like completely healed or completely let go of those things. And so the past is kind of shading or tinting how you're seeing the present, how you're seeing new people that are coming into your life, and it may be blocking you from moving forward and starting anything new, right? But also, right, for the people with kids, it could be that your focus is solely on your kid or your home life, getting those things situated before you go out and start anything new. Right? Does that make sense? I hope so. But let's see what you can do to kind of bring this new love in. We have the Five of Wands, Death, the Page of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So it looks like with this Five of Wands and this Death, it's like a needing to kind of lay down like the conflict and the baggage and all of the kind of the things from the past, right? Allow those things to kind of be transformed and transmuted into something new, right? With this Page of Cups here, there's this desire for new love, but it's like there's still this kind of raging here with this Five of Wands in the past that hasn't completely been transformed or transmuted, right? So it's going to continue to affect how you're feeling in the present and how you're kind of viewing the present and any kind of present and future relationships that come about. So there's a need to clear that out so that when you are kind of looking at these new suitors, these new prospects that are coming in, you're not looking at them from the lens of the past or how you saw, you know, your past relationships, if that makes sense. But I also get like the need to kind of open up and express how you're feeling, like not expecting someone to like read your mind or to kind of like know what you're to know what you're thinking, because I kind of feel like this could very well be like this here, possibly expecting or even just not wanting to kind of talk about the past or you know, let anyone in on, you know, just what you're feeling or what you've been through. And this is kind of because, oh my goodness, it's like this being in that space is being in that space is kind of contributing to this kind of feeling that no one understands you or can see your perspective, is kind of what I'm getting. And so it's kind of like I almost feel like the conflict in the past has made you a little bit weary in the present. And so, one, there's a need to, you know, kind of clear that out, to heal that, to release that, but also to not be afraid to express that, to express, you know, how you're feeling or what you want or, you know, what you're thinking. I hope that makes sense. But let's go ahead and pull, see what other messages want to come out for you. So what are the messages here for Scorpio when it comes to this new love that's headed their way? But also, like in this here this blockage here, you may kind of see people as like dogs or something. And if that's true, you know, you're gonna have to kind of let that go. Otherwise, you know, that's kind of what is gonna come in, because that's what you're thinking, you're focusing on. But I also kind of get like some of you may be in a space where you're kind of wanting to, what is it, like have a, what is it, like take a U-Haul to a date or something? Where you're kind of, you wanting to move fast. You wanting to move to the next stages, right? You want to just already have this new relationship, this stable, committed, strong relationship, right? It's like almost like you're tired of waiting. So there's a need for patience and to allow things to kind of grow naturally. But also, like, there's a need for transformation and change when it comes to how you express your emotions and yourself and your needs, right? Okay, but let's get these messages out for Scorpio. 3 cards for Scorpio, please, when it comes to this new love headed their way. What does Scorpio need to know? Okay, so we have 2 here. So we have dating. Then we have the divine feminine. Oh my goodness. All right, and let's get one more for Scorpio. Oh, we got 2. Okay, so we have serendipity and sexuality. Okay, so I feel like it's time, right, with this divine feminine and this sexuality. But then we have on the bottom of the deck boundaries. So it's like, I feel like it's time for you to kind of open up and kind of yeah, because with the boundaries on the bottom of the deck, you may be like very much guarding yourself, guarding your heart, and it's kind of like, it's like time for you to open up and to allow yourself to be this magnificent kind of beautiful thing, right? And kind of allow people to come in and to greet you and to give you all the things that you desire, right? But if you're kind of in a space where you kind of have your walls up, and you're guarded and you're kind of feeling less than, or you aren't feeling your best, or you're feeling like, you know, unattractive or what have you, your environment, so the people coming towards you are going to kind of reflect that, right? And so with the dating here, I feel like, you know, it's time for you to kind of get out there, right? But also with this serendipity, it's like trusting and believing that by kind of opening yourself up and kind of putting your best foot forward, that what's going to come back to you is exactly what you deserve, right? But if you're kind of in a space where you feel like you're not worthy, or, you know, there's no one out there for you, or any of that kind of stuff, then that's what your journey towards love is going to look like. But it's like time for you to enjoy this journey and to connect with people who want to give you the very things that you desire. Goodness, right? And I feel like with the sexuality here, it's time for you to, you know, feel good. Oh my goodness, feel good, look good, and let the people come. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm picking up with those cards. But yeah, it's like, I feel like it's very much time for you to just open your mind to new ways of being loved, I feel. Right? Okay, because it looks like you may be having a hard time seeing beyond the past, like your past experiences, But it's time for you to, to let go of that and to open up to new things, right? And to get into very much an energy of, being deserving of love, being deserving of all the things that you desire, and letting that energy kind of lead you when it comes to dating and interacting with new people. Okay, well, let's close this off with some final messages for you. So what are the final messages here for Scorpio? Minute. Final messages for Scorpio. I'm so sorry for hiccuping this whole time, but let's see the final messages for Scorpio. Okay, 2 more, please and thank you, Scorpio. Oh, excuse me. Final messages for Scorpio. Final messages. Thank you. Kindly. Okay, so we have here health. Allow me, divine, to be tender and accepting of my body, no matter what ailments I may have. May I always know it's doing the best that it can. Help me be a loving ally and friend to this sacred form. Woo. Okay, then we have solitude. Once you embrace the inner divine and your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. Then we have challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms if you are open. Please take over, divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. And on the bottom of the deck, we have truth. When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be... You get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. Okay? So, you may be, right, finding it challenging to be single, right? But it's almost like the message here is... I feel with this truth being on the bottom of the deck, very much like accepting your truth, needing to accept your truth first and foremost, right? And that could very well be that, hey man, like this single life ain't for me, right? And it's almost like needing to voice that truth, even if it's just to yourself, if it's to the divine, to your close friends, whatever. It's like it's healthy to be honest with yourself about how you're feeling, about the challenges that are, that you're currently facing, right? But it's like needing to not get caught in those challenges or get caught in those feelings. It's a need to release them, to let them go, and to kind of what's coming to my mind is a quote, I believe, by Tracy Ellis Ross, where she says, may the space between where I am and where I wish to be inspire me, right? And I kind of feel like that's kind of the message here. It's almost like you may find yourself getting caught in these challenges and feeling like they're kind of overwhelming or overtaking you, and feeling like, oh, I'll never get there, and I'm just, I'm alone, or I don't have nobody to love on me, or something like that, you know what I mean? But it's like needing to like shift your perspective, shift the way that you're seeing things from allowing this space that you're in to make you feel like less than, or make you feel unworthy or uninspired or kind of stuck or stagnant and I'm stuttering and hiccuping, my goodness. But it's like allowing this space that you're currently in to inspire you to improve yourself, to take better care of yourself, to be more conscious of how you're feeling and who and what is around you and all that kind of stuff, okay? I hope that makes sense. But that's all I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Please let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.